This video was recorded before the sad and sudden passing of two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch. My condolences go out to Samantha, Braxton, Lennox, and all the Busch family as they go through this difficult time. Because this video was recorded before Kyle's passing, we did not do a silent lap 8 or acknowledge it at all. From Bristol onwards, the silent lap 8 will be done every race this season. We have also decided to not run a second RCR car this season in honor of Kyle. Once again, my prayers go out to Kyle Busch's family and friends. I can't imagine what they're going through. Thank you.
Hello everybody and welcome to Atlanta for the second race of the IPTS Cup Series season. This is the Peaches 40 from Atlanta. Expect to see some great racing here as let's go meet your starting grid for today's race. Row number 1, defending Daytona champion Chase Elliott and Joey Logano, who had a horrific crash at Daytona. He's going to look to bounce back today. Row number 2, Austin Dillon, Austin Titter, both the Austins starting alongside each other once again. Row number 3, we got a pair of Hendrick cars, Kyle Larson and William Byron, part-time for William Byron. Row number 4, Chase Briscoe and Alex Bowman. Row number 5, Tyler Reddick and Eric Jones. Row number 6, Todd Gilliland and Carson Osavar, the Hurricane. And row number 7, Christopher Bell and Ty Gibbs rounding out your field today. As we have the field pacing here down the backstretch here, 25 lap race for today. We are using the hard body cars, so because it lagged really bad. Also, I gotta remember to turn off the conveyor belt, and I gotta remember to record. So we're just gonna do those right next to each other. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot cleaner race than Daytona, cause I think the racing will be a lot better, and this could be race of the year. I don't know though. We still have 18 more races after this, so we're gonna see what happens. Pace car is down pit road. The second race of the IPTS Cup Series race season is underway. Okay, just had to get the volume down a little bit. Good start for Chase Elliott, but Joey Logano drawing even right there. Nobody going up to the top lane here, as they're all just staying in their lane. Very expected here, as they do not want to wreck right away. It's a long race, 25 laps. Cedric trying his luck with that top lane. That Menards too. Joey Logano getting a run in that middle lane. We're going to see what they can do with that top lane. Alex Bowman, Eric Jones going to try it out. Ty Gibbs as well. Will we see that top lane getting up there, or is that inside lane going to reign superior? Let's see. Chase Elliott will lead the first lap. That's a bonus point for him. Most laps gets 5 extra bonus points, and leading a lap gets you 1. Also, Dylan staying right into him, but here comes Kyle Larson as well. The Penske team is trying to work on that top lane. They can't get it going, however, as the inside lane is just dominant, but Dylan and Briscoe late moving up to that top lane. I don't know what they're thinking, as they're just going to lose all their ground. Maybe Briscoe's going to try and get that top lane to work. As I'm getting leg spike, there we go. It's Bell, very close to wrecking Cedric there, but he doesn't. And look at Tyler Reddick, he's coming up through the pack. Todd Gilliland as well. They started deep in the field. Tyler Reddick only running a couple starts this year. He's trying to make the most out of those. Chase Elliott leading another lap, but here comes Austin Dillon on the top. He's trying to challenge that as he gets a push from Chase Briscoe. Larson on the inside as well as Elliott in the middle lane. He's going to try to get a help from his Hendrick teammate William Byron, who's running part-time this season. Here comes Christopher Bell giving him a shove. Coming from 13th place, Bell has already made his way up here on lap 3. Here comes Dillon with a run on the top lane. It's Elliott, Larson, Dillon leading those lanes. Will Elliott move to the top here? Tyler Reddick going to try and push out Larson. He looked to go 4 wide. He doesn't though. As it's going to be, oh, and Briscoe gets loose as they almost wrecked there. As I can't believe they saved it. Eric Jones looks like got very loose into Joey Logano, but they managed to save it. And Chase Elliott leading yet another lap here. So we might be going 4 wide here as Larson trying to get a run on that bottom lane, but Dillon with her on the top. Elliott stays middle for now. There's 4 lanes being used. They're 4 wide in the back. And look who's coming up through the field. That's the Hurricane, Carson Osavar, and that Chili's Ryan the Dentig, black number 77. And he's getting a push from Ty Gibbs back there. They're trying to get out there, but Tyler Reddick is trying to push out Kyle Larson. Looks like the first non-Elliott lap led today will go to Kyle Larson. Briscoe gets loose into the wall. They're 5 wide for a second. They could wreck any moment. As, oh, they're getting loose. Bell looks to back out. No, he's saying, oh, there they go. No, and there they go. And that's going to be a caution. Caution is out. As multiple cars wrecking here, as now it is a race back. And yeah, that is unfortunate. Joey Logano getting involved in yet another wreck. That could be the end of his day if he does not make it back. As it looks to be Tyler Reddick getting out front here, as doing what he did in the spring Atlanta race of this year. And Todd Gilliland's second. And yeah, what happened there? As it looks like everybody will make it back. Who will not, though? That is the question. It looks like Joey Logano will DNF for the second time this season. Unfortunate for Joey Logano, yeah. As we're going to take a look at the replay any second now. Yeah, that was kind of the catalyst for Briscoe. Just got very loose and wide. And then, yeah, just makes it 5 wide here. That does not work at Atlanta. Can work at Daytona. Most certainly will work at Talladega. Can't work here. And then Jones just gets too tight. Then just squeezes up Joey Logano. And then Joey Logano with 2 last place finishes on the season now. That is not the start that that team wanted. Jones almost takes out Chase Briscoe there. But we're going to go with a couple onboards here. On board with Chase Briscoe. Yeah, you can see he just gets loose. I don't think you can see that he is now 5 wide. Or was this the lap before? I think this was... No, this was... Yeah, this is definitely the lap, yeah. And yeah, just gets squeezed up. Yeah, very lucky to not get hit by Jones. Ooh, that was really close. On board with Eric Jones. Being in the middle of 5 wide is not something you want to be here, as this gets a little tight at the worst spot possible. Yeah, it takes out a couple cars, and yeah, just not the way your race wants to go. On board with Joey Logano. Yeah, I thought he was fine. Just get through with a little bit of damage and just get spun by Jones. Yeah. That 22 looks to be cursed, and I think fans will probably be happy about that. Unless they're a Logano fan, then they probably won't. Final on board, Austin Cindric here. Yeah, I think Cindric might have started the contact between Jones and Logano, but Jones looked already to be loose. Because now we are back pacing here from Atlanta. The big winners in that: Tyler Reddick, Todd Gilliland. Ty Gibbs from dead last place is now in 4th. Kyle Larson about where he was. Carson Oscar from the back as well. Big loser Joey Logano is going to score a measly 2 points in 2 races because last in both races, leading the Brock Beard last car standings, but we don't do that. But yeah, and big losers as well. Jones and Briscoe, they had to go to the back because they had to make repairs. Pace car is coming down pit road. And we should be back green here any second. Here we go. Good start for Reddick, but drawing even is Todd Gilliland. Should be 1 lap less. Yeah, I think that's good now. As it should be lap 8 out of 25 here, as it's 18 to go. Still a lot of time left in this race. As Elliott gonna try the top lane, he's gonna try and get his track position back. Let's look at Gilliland up to the top lane. What will he try and do? Is he gonna try and hook up with Elliott? Reddick moves to the middle. He's gonna try and hook up with his Toyota teammate Ty Gibbs, but Kyle Larson is right there on the bottom and getting a shove from the Hurricane Carson Osavar, who is up here. Already made people mad at the duels, but they look to be treating him with respect here as he's in 3rd. As, yeah, that's what it should be. 16 laps, 17 laps to go, my bad. As now Eric Jones followed back here as, yeah, that the grid penalty must have affected him. He had to start a little bit farther back. Chase Briscoe as well, but Briscoe had a bigger advantage because he got back faster and only one car was out, so we could only put him 13. Sounded like a lot of nonsense. It kind of is, but it's fine. Larson getting a shove from Hocevar. Will Hocevar try and go top to take the lead? We will see as Reddick and Gibbs getting a shove here. That does look like it'll happen. Tyler Reddick going to try and take back the lead from Larson. And looks like that will not happen. Kyle Larson leading yet another lap. 16 laps to go. As Gibbs going top. As will anyone go with him? It doesn't look like it. As yeah, they're just trying to ride around here for a couple more laps. Oh, never mind. Alex Bowman getting into Tyler Reddick there. No harm, no foul, no wreck. So we keep it green. And now Hocevar in the middle lane. He's going to get a push from William Byron and Austin Cindric. Will Larson try and block that? Not sure yet. He doesn't look like he will. He's going to stick with Alex Bowman. Hocevar to the top lane. He's going to try and get a run from that run of Tyler Reddick. And Larson will lead yet another lap. 15 laps to go at Atlanta. And so yeah, Chase Elliott has fallen back. Started on the pole, is now in the back. He could just be riding around, just playing it safe, not get involved in a wreck. But, and yeah, Gilliland started second there. He's in the back as well. Don't know what their strategy is. As now it's 1, 2, 3 for Hendrick up front. Is Chase Elliott in the back though. That can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4. As yeah, Bowman shoving out Kyle Larson here. And yeah, they're all trying to get their first win of the season, trying to kick out their season strong. As it's only the first 2 races. It's a long season, but a win can take you very far. 14 laps to go here. As laps winding down, we're almost to the halfway point of this race. Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott have been the dominant cars in this race, but Chase Elliott has fallen to the back, but he is looking to get back up to the front. And yeah, Hocevar is falling back on that outside lane. That outside lane not working for them, and now... Oh, and yeah, Briscoe trying that outside lane. He thinks twice, gets into Bell a little bit. Bell's going to get a run from that. And yeah, Byron trying to get that outside lane to work with Austin Cindric. But it doesn't look like it will be able to unless one of these top 3 move up. Larson moves to the middle. He's going to fall back here. Is that just the bigger move that he will probably do to get to the top with William Byron? We'll see, as it's now 13 laps to go halfway through this race. And now look at the Toyotas coming. Here comes Christopher Bell. He's going to give a huge shove to Kyle Larson. Shocked he didn't try and make a move there, but the aggressiveness is to level 1, so I kind of understand it. Yeah, that outside lane has been falling back. The inside lane / middle lanes have been the superior lanes this race. As yeah, not seeing a lot of 4 wide here, probably for a good reason, as that's kind of what caused the wreck, but it was 5 wide. That was kind of a bigger case. And Larson going to the top, he gets a little bump there, but now it is 12 laps to go. And now Christopher Bell is trying to go to the lead here. That Mobile One, number 20, with his teammate Chase Briscoe, who was involved in the wreck, but he made repairs. And now he's going to try and fight for the lead. Yep, surprisingly clean race aside from that one incident. Yeah, 1 caution, 14 laps. I'd say that's pretty good. And now here comes Gibbs giving a shove to Briscoe. Does Briscoe try and make a move? No, he's going to push out his teammate Christopher Bell. Gibbs drivers working together. It's been Gibbs versus Hendrick most of this race, it looks as though. And now look at that huge shove by Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe. The draft, will they be able to catch up? Looks like they will. And now Ty Gibbs getting a shove for Gilliland. 11 laps to go here. As, yeah, Bell going to the bottom. Don't know what he's thinking. He's going to try and give the lead to Briscoe here. It looks as though. Gibbs giving a shove to Briscoe. Now Bowman's back up here as well. Gibbs gets in the wall. As look at Tyler Reddick. He has fallen back. I do not know what's up with that car. Could be an engine issue or something, or it could just be a strategy play for that 45. As they're going to go 4 wide in the back. Now Chase Elliott trying to work his way back up here as he was in the back just a little bit ago. They get very tight off that corner. But it's going to be Christopher Bell leading another lap, and they're going to keep it going. And look at Carson Hocevar and William Byron touching on that top lane. And Byron getting a shove. He's going to try and give that to Gill. And side by side for the lead between the Toyotas of Briscoe and Bell. Try to get a good camera angle. There we go. This has been a covers and goers race. Here comes Gilliland trying the top. Top has not worked for the most part this race. But will it work here, as it looks like Gibbs will not be able to get to the back of Gilliland? Will Briscoe move up and make that high lane work? We'll see. But Christopher Bell leading again here. It's been Bell and Briscoe this part of the race, as it's down 9 laps to go here. The regression going to bump up quite a bit throughout these laps, as they're still being pushed 4 wide. And now Briscoe going to the top. Here comes Bowman. The Chevy's coming on that bottom. And look who's back in the conversation. Chase Elliott from the very back. And look at Tyler Reddick. He's caught back up to the main pack. You truly cannot leave the pack here in Atlanta. You're always in it, and you always have a chance to win. And now Bowman is back up here. As yeah, it's just about timing the move. Kyle Larson was dominating, and now he's in the back. Can he work his way back to the front? As we saw from Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick, they can work their way back up here. More moves being made. 8 laps to go from Atlanta. Getting down to it now. As in the wall goes Bowman. Gets a little bit of a shove for Bell, but he's okay. Here comes Dylan on the bottom. Dylan's been pretty consistently up here the whole race. Now Byron trying to come up here as well, giving a push to his Hendrick teammate Alex Bowman. But Bowman goes to the top. He's going to get a run from the Toyotas. Here comes Byron with a run from Gibbs. Gibbs giving that shove, and now Byron trying to make a move. He can't do it though. Bowman has a shove. Dylan has a shove. He can't do it as now Hendrick cars all up here except for Larson. It's been 3 out of 4 mostly this whole race as well, as one Hendrick car's just been done in the back. Oh, Gilliland gets close to the wall. I thought he was gonna wreck, but we're okay. 7 laps to go here. Yeah, what is gonna happen here, as now they're 4 wide. This is the farthest up we've seen 4 wide. Will this work? Briscoe gets a shove. Oh, and they're getting very squirrely, and Ty Gibbs gets slowed down into Larson. 1 car wreck. If he can keep it going, we will stay green. Gibbs, will he be able to keep it going? Looks as though we will stay green. Yeah, Gibbs is okay. They're still fighting up here. Now Gibbs is going to have to opt for caution here, as it looks like his race is over, unless we get one. 6 laps to go here. How far until we see the big one? Or will we see a big one, as it's Austin Dillon leading here? Briscoe trying to give a shove to him. Try and make that move at the perfect time. Ellie getting a shove from Jones. Jones coming from the back. He's not been a player up here the whole race. But now look at him. He's in the top 5, now 10. As now here comes Bowman. Trying to get a run for that Toyota of Christopher Bell. Gilliland trying to get back up here. Here comes Bowman with a shove. Briscoe on the inside. The chase is pushing each other. Briscoe, heartache at Daytona. Has he recovered yet? Briscoe goes middle. Here comes Chase Elliott. He is back in the conversation, and Chase Elliott is now back in the top 3. 5 laps to go. Dylan gets loose. They save it. I can't believe it. What a save from everybody in the top pack. They should get a round of applause. But now they're still racing here. Very aggressive. Briscoe gets a big shove, and he's down to the lead. 5 laps to go. Aggression ramping up. Now we're coming to 4 laps to go here. What will happen here as these drivers try and get to the lead, get their first win, maybe second win for Chase Elliott. Elliott goes middle. Gonna try to get a run from Byron. Briscoe has a huge lead, but will that last? Dylan getting a run from the top. He blocks Elliott. What a move for Chase Briscoe. Big move there for Chase Briscoe. And now it is 4 laps to go. Drivers getting very aggressive here. 12 cars still in it. Has Gibbs crashed yet? I don't know. Gibbs is still going. Not as good. Now they're still getting very pushy up front. As, yeah, it's Elliott Briscoe, and they're getting very, very tight. As Bowman giving a huge shove to Austin Dillon, as I thought they were going to wreck for a second. 3 laps to go here. We're getting down to it. They get cut. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they saved it again. They're still getting very loose. This is going to trigger a big wreck very soon. It's just 3 laps to go now. But Chase Elliott up here. What a comeback for him. Willie blocked the top lane from Chase Briscoe. Look like it. They're crashing. There goes Tyler Reddick. Into Larson once again. And we are gonna... we don't know what to do. We're gonna keep it green. We're gonna keep it green. The officials say keep it green. They're not in the way. Yeah, Ty Gibbs will not be very happy at that decision. 2 laps to go here. The pack kind of getting spread out here. As Hocevar has fallen to the back, Larson has been involved in both of those Toyota incidents. As they're just trying to get their hopes off. Here comes Eric Jones on the inside with the push from Austin Center. Could this be the move for the win? Yeah, no cautions will be out on the white flag. Here's, yeah, 2 single car spins. I thought it would be a good idea just to keep it green, as this racing has been insane. Eric Jones is to the front. He hasn't led a lap all day. Does that change now? Is this the perfect time to make a move? White flag is in the air. Jones leads that lap, but it's William Byron on the top. He's only making a couple starts. He's trying to make the most of those. Sinner trying to shove out Jones, trying to get his hopes off. Here comes Chase Elliott. He gets a shove from Bowman, who gets a shove from Gilliland. Elliott goes top. What is he doing? Byron can't get a run to him. Jones leading. He goes middle. Does he go top? Chase Elliott does have a run. Here he comes from William Byron. I doubted him at first, but Chase Elliott is right there. Cindric is there too. Who's going to win it? Elliott has a run from the top from Byron. It's Eric Jones leading off of turn 4. Cindric is coming. Here comes Chase Elliott. It's going to be 3 wide to the line. Eric Jones is going to win it. Atlanta wins the Peaches 40. Eric Jones, what a comeback at the end, involved in that wreck, and he wins the race. What a win for Eric Jones. As, yeah, kind of controversial. I kind of went against my own rules, but Eric Jones gets the win here at Atlanta, his first, and Chase Elliott almost gets 2 in a row. That would have been amazing for him and his hometown fans. But it's Eric Jones in the Dollar Tree car winning that race. Let's take a look at the replay. This was the Reddick incident here, I believe. Yeah, they just got very tight. Was it Hocevar that caused it? Or is this the lap? Oh no, it was Bowman. Yeah, they just got squeezed, and yeah, Larson kind of got screwed over by that, as, yeah, that was just Bowman getting a little bit loose in the wall there. Yeah, just a racing incident there. No caution called. Yeah, Jones just got out at the right time here, as I want to see the catalyst for what had Jones leading that inside lane, which helped him win that race. Yeah, it was originally William Byron on that inside, but he decided to move up. Yeah, right there. That is how Eric Jones was able to lead that inside and get the win, as, yeah, William Byron just goes to the top and never could recover from that. That was not a very smart decision from him. And, yeah, just coming to the finish here, as I thought, yeah, Elliott, I thought made a bonehead move go to the top, but it almost paid off for him, as, yeah, look at that run from William Byron and Chase Briscoe getting to the back of Chase Elliott there. Yeah, I thought Elliott was in a good position to go 2 in a row, but to no avail. And yeah, just coming to the line here. Jones knows he's won this race. And yeah, 3 wide finish all on the way back. Imagine if that was the finish, just like 2024 Atlanta. But Eric Jones is your winner here for the Peaches 40. Eric Jones gonna burn it down here at Atlanta. What a comeback for him. What a comeback, as he was involved in the wreck that took out Joey Logano, but he was able to make repairs and get his car to the front at. He's going to park it on the start-finish line here, as there is no victory lane here at Echo Park. Eric Jones is your winner. Here is your results from Atlanta. Eric Jones scoring 61 points, scored the most points today. Kyle Larson gets the most laps led bonus. He ties William Byron for 26 points on the day. 9 drivers leading laps today. And yeah, and Joe Logano, the only DNF on the day, and Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick got wrecked, and they finished low. The standings right now: Chase Elliott still has the lead. Eric Jones, though, moving up to 2nd place. Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Todd Gilliland, and then part-time driver Chris Buescher, then Cindric Dillon, and then yeah, going back down, and then Joey Logano and Christopher Bell find themselves in deep holes right away, especially Joey Logano only scoring 2 points in 2 races. Team standings, it's a Hendrick Motorsports runaway as they have 253 points as yeah, and Legacy Motor Club with only one driver has 97. Yeah, it looks to be Hendrick Motorsports' title to lose. Here's the schedule overlook as Allgaier and Jones adding their names. Jones being the first Toyota to win a race this season in any series. And also schedule change. Coca-Cola has been replaced with Kansas as the latest A update had Kansas. I thought that would provide for way better racing than Coca-Cola, which Coca-Cola is kind of buggy. I hope Puma kind of fixes it. But anyways, we will see you guys for the next race, which is going to be Bristol. See y'all.